All right, today we are diving into something really powerful. It's a method for changing your life that's inspired by the creator Dan Koe. We're talking about a strategy for building a whole new identity, one that helps you crush your goals with, honestly, unbelievable speed and precision. So here's the big question, right? How do you actually change your life so fast that it almost feels like you're cheating the system? Well, the answer is this concept that, yeah, it might sound a little strange at first, but trust me, it's a secret weapon that some of the world's absolute top performers use. For Dan Koe, the trigger is actually shaving his head. That physical act, it becomes a symbol. It's the switch that flips him into his alter ego, this hyper-focused, mission-ready version of himself. This is way more than just a haircut. It's him drawing a line in the sand and saying, okay, it's go time. So here's our roadmap. First, we're going to unpack this whole alter ego secret. Then, we'll build the 3 pillars that hold it all up: vision, clarity, and identity. And then finally, we're going to put it all into practice and unleash what he calls war mode. Okay, let's get right into it. The alter ego secret. The best way to think about this is it's the bridge, right? It's the bridge between the person you are right now and the person you know you're capable of becoming. It's a tool designed specifically to close that gap. Now, let's be super clear about something. This is not about being fake or inauthentic. Not at all. It's a focused, dialed-in version of you that you consciously choose to activate for a specific mission. It lets you tap into qualities you already possess, but amplified, so you can perform at your absolute peak. And war mode is the ultimate expression of this idea. It's basically the polar opposite of monk mode. You see, monk mode is all about disappearing, removing distractions, and retreating from the world to work on yourself. War mode? It's about attacking your goals head-on. You're not hiding from the world, you're running straight into the chaos to force rapid, massive growth. And this isn't just some abstract theory. Look at the real-world examples. Kobe Bryant had the Black Mamba to become absolutely lethal on the court. Martin Luther King Jr. would put on non-prescription glasses to step into his public speaking persona. And get this, strongman Eddie Hall visualizes his family in danger to tap into superhuman strength. Every single one used a trigger to consciously become the person they needed to be in that moment. Okay, I know what you're thinking. Isn't this just playing pretend like we did when we were kids? And yeah, it might feel a little like that at first, but there is a fascinating psychological reason why this works, and it is so much more than just a mind game. So check this out. Your conscious mind has incredibly limited bandwidth. It can only process about 50 bits of information per second. That's it. So when you fully adopt an alter ego, your entire focus shifts to acting as that new identity. This process consumes all 50 of those bits, which means there is literally zero mental energy left over for the self-doubt, the insecurity, and the negative self-talk that would normally hold you back. So, if that's the science, the why behind it, how do you actually build one for yourself? Well, it all rests on these 3 essential pillars. You need a powerful vision, crystal clear clarity, and a new identity to bring it all to life. First up, let's talk about vision. Think of your vision as an anchor. When you feel like you're lost in a sea of distractions, of self-doubt, of chaos, your vision is that one single, fixed point on the horizon that pulls your attention forward and keeps you from drifting off course. And look, your vision doesn't have to be perfect right out of the gate. The goal here is just to get a rough draft down on paper. You can start by asking yourself these kinds of questions. How do you want to be perceived by others? What does your ideal day actually look like from the moment you wake up to the moment you go to sleep? Just getting these initial thoughts down creates a blueprint that you can build on and refine over time. All right, next up, we absolutely need clarity. You know that feeling of low self-confidence? It's not a personality flaw. Almost every single time, it's just a symptom of not knowing what the heck to do next. A strategic, super detailed plan is the antidote to that feeling. So, building the plan is all about making the impossible feel possible. You take a massive vision, like, say, making $1 million, and you break it all the way down to its smallest, most manageable starting point, like making your very first dollar. Then you figure out the exact skills you need to learn and the daily tasks you need to do to hit that one tiny milestone. It immediately focuses you and starts building that crucial momentum. And that brings us to the final and honestly maybe the most important pillar, identity. So you have your vision, you have your plan. Now the big question is, who do you need to become to actually pull it off? This quote really says it all, right?
Your current self, your current mindset is perfectly equipped to handle your current problems. But to solve new, bigger problems, you have to operate from a higher level of mind. You have to adopt a completely new perspective.
And here's the simple 3-step recipe to do it. First, pick 2 or 3 archetypes, people who embody the traits you need. Could be Steve Jobs for creativity or Buddha for calm. Second, get really specific. Write down the exact qualities you need to borrow from them. And third, make it real. Give your alter ego a name, a symbol, something that makes it easy to just step into that role when it's go time. All right, you've got your vision, you've got your clarity, and your new identity is locked and loaded. Now, it's time to launch. This is war mode. And remember, this is not a permanent lifestyle. It's a short, intense sprint. We're talking 2 to 3 months of massive, relentless, focused action designed to force a breakthrough. And the steps for this mode are, fittingly, aggressive. You start with a commitment you can't take back. You dedicate time every single day to both learning and building. You focus like a laser on the 3 pillars: your mind, your body, and your business. And you actively seek out chaos. You say yes to new opportunities, to just cram in as much experience as you can, as fast as you can. This quote just perfectly captures the whole idea behind that commitment step. A goldfish can only grow as big as its tank, right? So by putting yourself in a new, bigger tank, maybe that's signing a lease you can't quite afford yet, or booking a one-way ticket, you create this tactical stress. It completely eliminates plan B and forces you to adapt and grow fast. You see, this whole process, building an alter ego, entering war mode, it's not just about hitting a goal. It's about consciously and deliberately evolving into a new version of yourself. So the real question this whole framework leaves you with is this: after you embrace that intensity, after you navigate all that chaos, who will you have become on the other side?